Good morning, guys. So today I'm going to try and do a science practical from the comfort of my dining table. So obviously I've got no goggles on, but we're not using anything harmful, so hopefully that should be fine. And this is pretty much something you could do at home as well, as long as you do it properly and safely, and maybe over a sink as well. All you need is 2 glasses of the same size and shape. Now I've already measured how much water fits inside these by filling it full of water and pouring it into a jug, and then measuring how much water was in the jug. So I know how much water I need to fill both of these. I then have some Vimto. Yeah, this is not an advert. Yeah, but you can use anything, Robinson squash, any kind of diluting juice, but I'm going to use Vimto. You need a jug. Now, my jug is a bit big. It actually only goes up to 100 millilitres, 200 millilitres, 300 millilitres. So I'm going to kind of estimate a little bit, but I pretty much know what I need to measure. So you guys, if you've got a smaller jug with smaller measurements on, that would be perfect. But you can use one of these as well. I've then got a bowl with some water in. I won't show you because I'll spill it. So we're going to look at concentration in acids. Now, acids come in all different varies of concentration. You have weak acids, strong acids, you have weak alkalis and strong alkalis. And we need to work out how we know this. So I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of how we understand the concentration of acids. It's a little bit like diffusion when we looked at the diffusion of particles from high concentration to low concentration and how the particles move. Yeah, when we did the practical in the classroom where you all stood in the corner and you was at high concentration, then you all spread out in the classroom and you were at a low concentration. So to start with, what I'm going to do is just tilt this down so you can see. I have 1 glass. I'm going to fill this glass with 150 millilitres of water. Yeah, it's eventually going to have 200 millilitres of solution in it, but we're going to start with just 150. So I'm going to pour the water into my jug up to 150. Nice and steady. Remember, you need to get down to eye level in order to check this. So if I get down to eye level, I can see that we're just a little bit short of 150. So let's add a drop more and then have another look. And another little drop. Perfect. So we now have 150 millilitres of water. So I'm going to put this into my glass. Nice and easy. 1 glass, 150 millilitres water. Put that to one side. Glass number 2. I'm only going to put 50 millilitres of water into this glass. So let's have a look. And again, there we have it, 50 millilitres of water. Perfect. 50 millilitres, 150 millilitres. You can see there is a difference of 100 millilitres in the water. Now, we need to do the same, but with the Vimto, because like I said, we're going to have 200 millilitres in each glass. So there's the same volume of water in each of the glasses. So we're going to go with the first glass again. So we've got 150 millilitres of water. So to get to 200, I need 50 millilitres of Vimto. So just a drop more. There we have it. So 150 millilitres of water, 50 millilitres of Vimto, and there we have it. 1 glass with 150 millilitres of water and 50 millilitres of Vimto. Yeah. Our next glass, though, only has 50 millilitres of water. So I need 150 millilitres Vimto. So let's go. There we go. I'm going to add this to my water. And as you can see, this is much thicker. So we've got two glasses, one with only 50 millilitres of Vimto and one with 150 millilitres of Vimto. The one with 150 millilitres of Vimto is much stronger, in fact 3 times stronger than the one with only 50 millilitres of Vimto. What that means is that the one with 150 is at a much higher concentration. So if this was acid, it'd be really, really strong. So it'd be really dangerous. The one with 50 millilitres in would still be quite dangerous if it was an acid, but it wouldn't be as dangerous as the one with 3. That would affect the hazard label that goes on the back of the bottle if it was a genuine acid. Now, those hazard labels are the things that you've been looking at in today's lesson as well. Just going to put the lid back on my Vimto and move my equipment somewhere safe. So, hazard labels. This is one of your next tasks. So I've got some hazard labels to show you here. The first one is Jif. So when you're cleaning the kitchen or the bathrooms, this is what you might use. But it is, I'm not going to tell you if it's an acid or an alkali, you can check for yourself. But once you know the answer, it's really easy to tell the difference between an acid and an alkali. So if I zoom in on this, you can see here that there is the hazard label. Yeah, you should know what that hazard label is and what it means. Whilst I was in my bathroom as well, I also found some Harpic Active Fresh. Yeah, and on the back of here, we also have another hazard symbol. As you can see there, I've got the exclamation mark in the red diamond. So again, another different hazard symbol based on its concentration and how dangerous it is. And the final one is some shoe deodorant. Yeah, and on the back is another hazard label. All of these hazard labels are different, which means that they may be in different concentrations or they may be hazardous in different ways. I want you to have a look around your houses, see if you can find anything that you think is hazardous and check on the back if it has a symbol. Now, don't go using them. Make sure your parents are aware of what you're doing. You can take some photos of the back of the bottles, but don't be taking the lids off. Don't be using them, and stay safe whilst you're doing it. You can also do the practical if you want, and if you can send me a video of you doing it, that would be amazing. If you did it with juice, like I have, you could even maybe taste it a little bit. Now, it won't be very nice, but you could definitely be able to tell which one was stronger than which, but take a very, very small sip. And that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and there's also another video from YouTube to help support the information I've just told you. Have a good day.